If you are here, it means that you have an interest in making money by listening to music online. And there's actually a way to do so. So stick around because by the end of this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how you can make $900 or even more online tuning into your favorite song, and in doing so turn your love of music into a profitable side hustle. So grab your headphones, settle down, and let's get started.
Rockstar Academy, we change the game. Flip your work and stay the same. From dreams to reality, build your name.
Welcome back to the Rockstar Academy, and today we have an announcement. Many of you have been asking, when is the next live? And as you know by now, in my live, I typically share informational content, but we always have fun, and I typically do so with some giveaways. Well, this particular live, it's gonna be a little bit different, and yes, there will still be giveaways, but my objective is to help those persons who are writing in the comments, I have tried different things that you're sharing here, Odetta, and none of them works, or none of them are working for me. I want to use that live to help those of you who are beginners who say things like that. Because one of the things that's certain about this channel is that what I share here, it's working for others. There are people out there using it to make money. It may not be a lot of money, as I will always say in most of my videos as a disclaimer at the end or in the early stages of this video, but it has the potential to pay. And I want to use this live to figure out what are the reasons why it's not working for you? Is it because of where you're located? Is it because of the resources available to you? Is it because I'm misleading you? Because if that's the case, I want to know as well. But make sure that when you come to that live, you have given this option a good shot, meaning you have done it properly based on what I'm suggesting, and you have followed those steps to the T. Because it would be unfair for you to say it's not working if you haven't given it your all. And I'll be probing in that live to understand what the limitations are, because my objective is to help. And outside of the fact that whenever I share something, I have every confidence that if it's done right, it can work, I also want to do this because, like you, I've been a skeptical person in my youthful days, and it didn't help me to progress, it just slowed me down. And I see it in the comments with some of you who come to the channel and you say, tell me if this works for you before I try this. Or is anybody making money using this method? And frankly speaking, when we do something like that, we are followers. We're not leaders. Because the persons who are leaders, they see what is being shared, whether on my channel or any other channel for that matter. And especially 90% of what is being shared, you can try it out free, or you can test it out free and then determine if you want to make a commitment later. So yes, you may be losing time, but half of the time what we're doing is scrolling on social media anyway, so it doesn't hurt to try something free to make a few extra dollars. But sitting in the comments and saying, oh, tell me if it makes money for you, or tell me if it works for you, you are displaying the mentality of a follower and not a leader. The persons who are leaders, they see what is being presented, they take the bull by the horn, and they get it started. And when they're doing it and having success, do you think that they have time to come back in the comments and then respond to the doubters who are looking for validation before they take a leap and do something that takes them outside of their comfort zone that potentially could change their lives? Absolutely not. The leaders are busy making money, trying these things, while the followers among us are in the comments waiting for the leaders to come back and tell them if it works. No, the people who are in the comments responding to you, they're followers too, because if they were out there and making this work, they wouldn't have time to go through comments on YouTube to validate your doubts. Now, I have watched a video on YouTube some years ago, and started a business, and the business cost me $30,000 and it failed miserably. Can you imagine you who is getting something for free and being hesitant, and I paying $30,000 to kickstart this business and it failed? Do you think I cowered and said, okay, I'm not going to try anything else, or I'm never going to watch that YouTuber again? No, I also got another idea from that YouTuber some years ago, and I started my first blog, and that idea today makes me about $3,000 to $4,000, and it was making me good money from 6-7 years ago when I initially started it. And it's the same content creator who shared the idea that I started that cost me $30,000. We have to take responsibility for our decisions. But before we can even take responsibility, we need to decide and we need to act. And we need to stop blaming other people for our failures and evaluate where we could have made a change, where we could have done something differently. And if the person is sharing crap, call them out and then move on to somebody you can actually learn from. So in this live, I want to be able to determine if what I'm sharing is really unworkable. And it won't explain why other people are making money out there using the same methods, but I want to get your candid feedback. So all that said, stay tuned for the live. I'll be announcing it over the next few days, and I'm looking forward to our interaction. Now let's move right into the video. Now the first method that you can use to make money listening to music is with a popular and reputable platform called SoundCloud. And I'll share the link for SoundCloud in the description of this video. Now, like I said, SoundCloud is a very popular platform where you can actually find trending songs across various genres. Now to get started, all you have to do is to head over to soundcloud.com, and you're going to download the SoundCloud app on your smartphone, and it's available for both the Google Play and the Apple Store. You're then going to sign up using either your Facebook account, Google account, or an email, and once you're logged in, you can start exploring trending songs on the SoundCloud platform. Now the goal here is to listen to as many songs as is possible and to transcribe the lyrics of these songs. And by transcribing the lyrics, it means that you're typing out the lyrics of the song that you're actually listening to. But here's the best part, rock stars. You won't even have to do that because that's the old-fashioned way. You can actually use a website called musicmatch.com to find different lyrics for different songs. And I'm gonna put the link for Music Match in the description of this video. To get this done on musicmatch.com, click on the search icon here and type the song's name into the search bar as I'm doing, and Music Match will actually provide the lyrics for that song. So you're not even gonna need to transcribe the songs to make this money based on what I'm about to share with you. Because by using musicmatch.com, you're gonna actually save time and increase your accuracy when transcribing. Now that you have the hang of transcribing the music that you're listening to, the way to monetize it is with platforms like Rev.com. And Rev.com is a legitimate platform with over 700,000 users, and they actually pay you to transcribe audio into text, which can be music lyrics in some cases. Now you're gonna earn about 30 cents to $1.10 per minute of audio that you transcribe, and you can make up to $3 for a 3-minute long song. Now, if you transcribe 10 or 20 songs daily, you can imagine that you'd be making decent money per day. And to make $1,500, you're gonna need to transcribe 455 songs or somewhere in that region. Now, I want you to keep in mind, rock stars, that there's not an unlimited amount of songs out there that you'll be able to transcribe using Rev.com. So I can't say how long it's going to take you to make this $1,500 transcribing over 400 songs. But it's possible for you to do so when you apply to Rev.com and you get accepted. What I'm going to do, however, is I'm going to share a forum with you, and I'm going to put the link for this forum in the description of this video, where people out there are actually using Rev.com to make money, and they're sharing their real life experiences. Some of them are using it to make money typing up the lyrics of songs. Some of them are using it to make money typing up all kind of things. There are different ways for you to do this. Now, to get started, visit Rev.com, scroll down to the bottom of the homepage as I'm doing here on screen, and click Freelancer. You're then going to enter your details, choose your country, and hit next. There's an approval process, and there are things that you may need to do to get qualified as well. When you are approved, assuming you meet the criteria, you can start transcribing and you can get paid weekly via PayPal. Now, everything that comes to you will not be songs or music, but that's a part of what you will transcribe working for Rev.com. So if you want to specifically target music, because that's what you enjoy doing, you can definitely do so. But again, you may not have the kind of volume to make this money, or it may take you a very long time to do so. Now, the third step in the process is to introduce a second way to make money listening to music, and we're going to do so with a platform called GoTranscript or GoTranscript.com, and I'll also link it in the description of this video. And this is where you're going to add a second income stream where you can actually listen to music, execute an action, and make money. Now, on GoTranscript.com, they offer 84 cents per minute of audio that is transcribed, which translates to about $3 for a song that's about 3 minutes and 50 seconds. On average, you can earn between $150 and $1,200 per month on GoTranscript. But again, this is not just transcribing songs. If that's all you want to do, your earning potential is not going to be that great. But if you're interested in just transcribing in general, you can do this. To get started, visit GoTranscript.com, scroll all the way down to the bottom of the website as I'm doing here, click on work, and then fill in your details as you complete the sign up process. Now, one thing that I want to call out is even if you use a website that transcribes songs for you, and then you're using that to complete the tasks or the jobs on Rev.com or platforms like GoTranscript.com, make sure you check the accuracy of the lyrics by just listening to the song again and reading through the lyrics that were generated using the other platform. This is where your love of music and listening to music comes in, because you are able to monetize it when you submit the lyrics for those songs using either one of these platforms. Now, rock stars, while it's possible to earn money by listening to music and transcribing the lyrics, making $1,500 in a short space of time, as I mentioned earlier, is not going to be easy. So I don't want you to go into this thinking, oh, it's going to replace my job or it's going to revolutionize my financial situation. It's not that. It's going to make you a few extra dollars that you can use to offset a bill or two, or to cover a few expenses that you may have. If you venture, however, into transcribing other things, then your potential to earn is significantly more. So rock stars, it's free to test out. Give it a shot. Let me know what your thoughts are. And again, I'm looking forward to our interactions on that live. Until next time, walk good.